Hi. The 152nd Kentucky Derby coming up this weekend, of course. We've got 20 horses and their riders facing off to see who can come out with a $3.1 million check on the line.
The fastest 2 minutes in sports, they call it, right? So the Derby, we know it's steeped in tradition. We see all the fashion, the fascinators, the hats, but what about the drinks? Well, have you heard about it? The mint julep. It's landed itself as the top sports event, kind of traditional beverage that we see there at the Derby. Over 125,000 of them are enjoyed during race weekend. And we have our wonderful mixologist, a drink expert with us now, Jocko, owner of Intoxicology Mobile Mixology, here to show us more on how to make a mint julep. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, like the mint julep is steeped into a lot of tradition. It actually started over in Persia with golab, which is Persian for julep, and made its way over to, in the Revolutionary War, to the US, where they started adding bourbon in the 1800s. And then by 1939, when the Kentucky Derby with Churchill Downs, people started walking away with the cups, Churchill Downs just leaned into it, and it became the official drink.
Well, in Kentucky, bourbon, horses, they just go together.
Absolutely.
So now the drink is made with bourbon specifically.
Yes.
Okay, it's evolution now. What are all the ingredients in a mint julep, generally speaking?
It's one of the easiest things to make. You need crushed ice, or if you don't have crushed ice, you can get pebble ice. Local Sonic will get it for you, super easy. Your favorite bourbon.
The best ice.
Yeah, it's a really good
Your favorite bourbon, a little bit of sugar, and then fresh mint, which is crucial to the recipe because you want to really get that minty flavor out.
And it's a way of not muddling the mint, but smacking the mint. So it's different specifically for a mint julep. Can you talk about that?
We can play a quick game.
Okay, I like games.
Each of you take a little leaf.
Okay.
And then let's just smell
These
it.
smell so good, by the way. They smell
minty fresh.
Lovely, but it's a full mint leaf untouched so far. Okay.
Yes, and then you put it flat in your hand.
Okay.
You just go, smell it again.
Oh, it's the mint is much more pungent. Just the one smack?
Just the one smack, but if you want more, you can, as long as the leaf doesn't break.
And
because
what's happening with the leaf? What's
so
going on here?
You're essentially just activating it, cracking the veins, because that's where most of the oil is. If you break the flesh, it actually turns bitter. So that's why you see bartenders smack it instead of muddling.
So it's not just a style thing. There's a purpose.
There's a purpose behind it,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So let's make one and
Let's
talk me
make
through
one.
what you got.
So first of all, not news, Derby. 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon.
Does it really matter?
Not really. Like the recipe for Churchill Downs takes Old Forester. I like Woodford Reserve because I can personalize the bottle, but also it's the exact same mash bill as Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
Then you're going to take half an ounce of simple syrup.
Just regular simple syrup. No
Regular
fancy
simple
flavoring.
syrup.
Okay.
And then you want to kind of take about 6 to 8 very nice juicy leaves. You just kind of put them in there. And what I'm doing today is a technique called a dry shake, where it simulates me smacking the mint, where I'm shaking without ice.
Okay.
So it just kind of activates the mint without breaking it apart, turning bitter, or worst of all, getting tiny little green pieces stuck in your
You
teeth.
don't want that.
Yep.
So you just kind of vigorously shake a little bit,
Okay.
just to kind of simulate that smacking. That's really all you need. Make sure you get all
He's got
the liquid.
flair. He's got the flair.
So if you kind of just smell over there.
Got it on.
I'm a bourbon. I like bourbon, so I can dig that drink.
And you think having the ice in there sometimes has the potential to break up the leaves if you're shaking it together?
The ice will absolutely break it up.
Okay. We don't want
Now, a big reason for using the pebble ice was considered in the 1800s to be a luxury. So they would serve this cocktail in a silver cup stacked with pebble ice because you couldn't find ice anywhere. Now, we're not going to do a silver cup today because I want you guys to see how pretty the mint leaves works at the end. But you just kind of start filling it up with the pebble ice. Got a little bit more here. And here is the kicker at the end. I take a little bit more in my hands, and then you create like a little dome.
Oh. Why?
Gotta have the dome
Okay.
because it helps freeze it down.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and then of course the garnish.
Of course, the garnish. And again, you want to activate it. Simple little smack in your hand, just like that. That's all you got to do.
Now we're ready to place some bets.
Put the nice, beautiful sprig in there. Straw so you don't get the ice in your nose. And there's your traditional mint julep.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Before we let you go, Jocko, tell us how people can find you.
I have one of the best websites, ineedabartender.com.
That is so easy
It's
to
a Google
remember.
search right there. Thank you. You're around town, mobile style, going to
Absolutely,
private events
yes.
and stuff. Okay. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. I know that I've consumed quite a few mint juleps in the day, but I didn't realize just how simple it is to make at home. So thank you so much for teaching us.
Super easy.
It's a sign of spring. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.